I stand before you tonight a very proud man. Our field started with 6, and I'm the one that's left, and I take that in the most humble of ways. I am so honored that you supported me through the primary, through the runoff as well, and I can't begin to thank you enough. But we have one more hurdle to go, and that is coming up in November. And I was telling Sue, I've been around a while, 69 years young, I feel great, health is excellent. And I have never recalled seeing in July and in August the spirit of let's get this election here. Let's get November 2nd here as soon as possible. Because folks, I share what you're feeling. People in the 8th District, people around this great land of ours. People are upset. People are fearful. People don't know exactly what direction we're headed. We don't know. You look at small business right now, sitting on $2 trillion, sitting on it because they're afraid to invest. They don't know which way to go, which way to turn, and what they're asking for is from this federal government, from the President of the United States, from Larry's party, from Larry's speaker, Nancy Pelosi, is please give us some direction. Where are we going? What can we do? We want to invest because the private sector is what builds this great economy. We know that. It's not government. Government's the problem. And you can see exactly what we're seeing with government being the problem. Regulation, regulation, more regulation. We look at the financial situation, the financial collapse. What happened there? There are rules and regulations and agencies in place to take care of the problems that we might have or what we did have. Now we've stepped over the line to the point now with financial reform, and I talked to a banker that read the 2,300-page bill, and he said, I've read it twice, and there's not one line in there that encourages a bank to loan money. Banks have the money. They have tons of money. But they can't do it because they're afraid, they're scared of what's going to happen. They don't know what's happening next. We saw the president, Larry Kissel's party, if you will, spend over a year on health care, where folks in Missouri just voted, what'd they say? You saw it. We don't want it. To what was the percentage? 71%. 71% said we don't want it. Pretty much in line with over almost 60% of the American people when this was going through. We're saying, look, we like what we have, and we're not that comfortable with where we're going. Then we saw our friend Andy of Mayberry. I like Andy. I don't know if he's palling around with Otis or not, but I don't know if you've seen his commercial where he's trying to tell everybody, hey, no changes are coming for you seniors. Everything is going to be okay. Don't worry about it. But he neglected to tell you that there's millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars being cut as a result of the health care plan from benefits for senior citizens. They even cut millions out of hospice. And I talked to a nurse about 2 weeks ago, and I said, what do you think of the health care bill? She said, well, I'm very upset about it. I said, well, she was a cancer nurse. I said, what about hospice? She said, what do you mean? I said, millions of dollars have been cut from hospice. We'd have to admit, everybody in this room, my wife died of cancer 4 years ago. Everybody in this room knows somebody that has either been touched or has had cancer. Everybody. And you know, at the end, when it was time for hospice to step in, what a wonderful program, what a wonderful job they do. It's absolutely extraordinary. If you've ever experienced it, I hope many of you never do, but if you've had a loved one that had to go to hospice and get that care, it's absolutely wonderful. And you're telling me that millions and millions of dollars in this President Obama health care bill passed by Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats, that hospice is being cut millions and millions of dollars. You shake your head and say, why? Why, why, why? You can't get an answer no matter how hard you try. But some bureaucrat probably said, I'm going to make a big impression on Nancy Pelosi, and I'm going to just write out hospice. Let's just cut hospice. And not one person stood up to say, you know what, we can't do that. Restore that funding, if you will. But no, we didn't see that happen.